Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon bringing you guys a reading today. This one is called Your Soul Contract Love Story. So this is going to be the reason that you and your special person came together in this particular lifetime. We're just looking at the aspects currently, whatever spirit wants to share with us today. You know, the things that come through here doesn't mean that this is the entire experience or the entire reason. There may be other things that come out at later dates, but this is just focusing on what we need to know right now about your soul contract. So I do tend to channel for those that are experiencing either a separation or a challenge with their person. So just keep that in mind, but only take what resonates for you and get rid of anything that doesn't. We're going to be doing some of the reading here on this channel, and then we're going to be going to an extended version. If you guys are interested in participating with that, I will put that link down below. But these two organites here are called the Divine Masculine and Feminine Twin Flame Nudes, created by Michelle from Wing and Bell. All the decks that I'll be using will be listed down below. So the decks I'll be using here on this reading, as well as the extended, will all be down below. And I'll let you guys know what they are as I shuffle each deck. So what we're going to start off with, you guys, is what is your soul contract love story with this person in this lifetime, okay? We're just going to see what Spirit wants us to know about that particular story. So we're going to start off with the Heart and Soul of Oracle by Celestial Forecast by Carrie. Let's see what we need to know here about your love story, soul contract with your special person. Let's look at this. Ooh, we have touching. So what I'm picking up immediately is that as soon as you touch this person, as soon as your bodies collided or your lips touched, it was just magic, okay? That's just what I'm getting here. There is some kind of fire and passion that is completely undeniable. It's like no one else will touch you, has not touched you since, like this person does. But this is a two-way street, you guys. That goes for this person as well. So there's definitely something very passionate and very fiery about when the two of you come together. It's undeniable chemistry. It's very significant and it stands out. So that's immediately coming through for your soul contract. And it's supposed to. And the reason why is because it's supposed to touch you on such a deep level that it moves you forever. It has this impact on you and your special person that it lasts a lifetime. You're never going to forget this individual. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to be tortured forever, okay? Especially if there is a challenge or separation with them. But it just means that no one is going to touch you deep down inside quite like you guys do each other. So that is what we have. So let's go ahead and go into Love Notes by Nectar and see what words are coming through with this soul contract, your love story. What would you do if I showed up at your front door? Oh, okay. What I'm getting here is because if you guys have since disconnected with this person, it's kind of like both of you think what it would be like if you just showed up back up in each other's lives. So that's something that this is telling me, that this is an impression that lasts a lifetime. You're always going to think about what if, what would you do if I just did this? What would you do if I just called you or if I just showed up? Would it still be the same? Would you still feel the same about me? So I'm just getting here that there's that feeling here of a wanting to return after you've touched one another because it's so deep. All right, this is my Spirits of Darkness and Light Divination deck. What else wants to come through for this soul contract? Because you feel like home to each other. Look at this, Spirit of the Dwelling Place. Home, structure, foundation. So, of course, this is a soul connection, twin flame, soulmate, counterpart, divine love, however you guys want to label this. But this is basically someone that you have a deep soul connection with because it comes from another foundation. So it's a foundation that you've probably built with this person in a previous lifetime. So when you guys come together and touch, there's a familiarity behind this energy. You just feel like you've known each other forever. It's like your bodies you already know what to do, how to touch each other. And it's two pieces that fit together just perfectly. And you feel at home when you are with one another, touching one another. All right, this is my connections of the Modern World Tarot. Let's see what else wants to come through for this soul contract. We have the Hermit's energy. All right, I really like this. This is Virgo, by the way. What this is telling me, you guys, is that there's soul searching that happens. So when you guys come together, right, and you guys touch each other's lives, you influence each other long term. So even if somebody did draw back into their hermit shell, wanted to go solo, wanted to be alone after coming together, okay, wanted to figure out who they were, find themselves, do some soul searching, they take you with them. You also take them with you. So I kind of feel like this particular soul contract was meant to go in a physical separation, but there is no actual separation here. There is very much a soul bond and soul tie that goes very deep. So you continue to feel one another, even though you might be physically apart, okay? But there is this pulling back, going within, doing soul searching, figuring out who you are, spending some time solo. But there's still this connection that we hold deep down inside. So you guys are still holding each other in your heart space is what I'm seeing for this connection so far. All right, let's go ahead and get another layer here. We have timing. Okay. So this right here just confirms that you and your individual came together at the right timing. I feel like some of you guys might say things such as, well, it was the wrong timing, or, they just weren't ready. Actually, it was the perfect time. Now, people may not have been ready to fully show up for this connection. Maybe they were still doing some soul searching, needing to figure things out on their own, do some sort of healing, etc. But it was the perfect time for you guys to meet, come together, touch each other's lives, and really inspire and influence each other's lives forever. So it was the perfect timing is what I'm getting here from Spirit. Okay, interesting. I may be with someone else, but I'm always thinking of you. So obviously, even if you guys went into either other connections or just were with other people, these other people do not have to be romantic partners, by the way. This just could be someone who's spending time with family or friends. But this to me is you guys are still thinking about one another, even though you guys might be apart. So there just lies that soul connection that's just always there. All right, what else? Okay, interesting. We have Spirit of the Crow. So there is some sort of kind of harsh news. We hear something. It's a part of your soul contract, you guys, to go through a dark time, to go through a period of time where it's going to really push you into either a dark night of the soul or to really do some shadow work or some trauma healing, okay? It may even be that news of someone being with someone else has really pushed people into themselves, has pushed people into a dark place. But I feel like this dark place has a purpose. It has a purpose to teach you something. So whether it's you that's with someone else or your person's with someone else, or you guys just maybe the thought that you are with someone else and you guys are not together, this may cause people to go into fear or to just really visit a dark space within themselves. But what I'm getting here is that this is necessary for some sort of healing purposes. That's what I'm getting here, all right? And I'm also getting a little bit of a story. Someone, like both of you guys, may be in a separation right now, and someone may be in another relationship. Somebody finds out about this. I find out that you're with someone else. And I realize that now might not be the time to show up on your doorstep, but I do think about it. That's an interesting message. I feel like someone is hiding here. Someone's hiding how they feel. Someone has withdrawn. Someone is hiding how they feel. And they're not revealing themselves because perhaps they don't want to ruin what someone else has. But we do have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is Pisces energy. So somebody has definitely a lot of feelings here that they want to confess. They want to bring it forward. There is love here. But I feel like there is some kind of, there's just something that could have gotten in the way or something that currently is in the way right now. But there's certainly love here, and someone does want to just show up. Somebody does want to, even if they might be with someone else, they're thinking about the love that they still have for you. Very interesting. All right, let's go ahead and get another layer. Okay, so now we have a little bit of something being revealed here. So this Spirit of the Crow, shadowy energy could be something that happened, okay? It could be something that happened. So someone in this situation, and I'm getting that it could be the person that you're watching this reading about, they could have done something here, okay? They could have lied, they could have cheated, they could have broken your heart. They could have ruined something between the two of you, sabotaged this connection in some way. There are so many things I want to say, but I don't even know where to start. So I'm getting a storyline, just take it if it resonates, that this person may have ruined something with you. And if you're a person that moved on with your life and now you're with someone else, I really feel like this person has a lot of regret because they still have love for you. They still feel like they want to know you. They want to be in your life, or they want you back, and they might see or have gotten news or are just seen for themselves that you're with someone else. Okay. And that might be where now they're really feeling like, wow, they really blew it. So I was watching, the movie Cocktail today. And the movie Cocktail, he basically blows it with the girl that he meets in Jamaica. And he blows it on a bet that one of his buddies, said you couldn't get with a rich chick. She sees them go off, and it just absolutely devastates her. So she goes back to New York, and of course he goes back to New York, and he goes and he visits where she works, and he's kind of looking through her, looking at her through the window, and there's sad music playing, and you can just tell like he's just really sad, like he wishes that he didn't screw that up. I'm kind of getting that kind of scenario for this particular connection, for this particular contract. Someone didn't know what they had, or they were just foolish, careless. They were careless with your heart, and it ruined something, okay? So you may have just moved on with your life, but I feel like this person and a part of your soul contract is that they still have love in their heart for you. Oops, sorry guys. And you still have love in your heart for them as well. Even though you might be with someone else, there's still love here despite the circumstances that have developed either in your lives or in other relationships or with other people. Interesting. But someone has a lot of things that they want to say. So there's a lot of unfinished business, unspoken words here. And we have the spirit of the stranger. What I'm getting here, it's this feeling of, I don't even know you. You hurt me so much. It's like I never knew you. And there is this feeling here where someone feels like they're damaged goods, that you might be better off without them because they're a heartbreaker. Maybe someone warned you about them, cautioned you about them, that they would hurt you, and maybe you didn't listen. I don't know. But it's almost like this person worries that if they come back into your life that you will not trust them because of what they've done before. That's what I'm seeing with this one, okay? So your person not only has a lot of feelings still for you, but they also fear that now you are afraid of them because of what they've done to you. So that leaves them with the heavy heart. So So we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands to me is someone who is looking off into the distance, and you can see there's a peace symbol there. Someone's holding up a peace symbol. Will we ever have peace? Will I ever have peace with you? Will we ever get to a place, maybe someday? So there's a dream here that I feel both of you have. A dream of better days together. A dream that maybe you guys can patch things up, that maybe there can be a conversation where you guys can get that closure that I feel both of you probably need, or just at least desire in this lifetime. So there's definitely this vision that someone has, maybe that you both have, that maybe one day the two of you can cross paths once again, have this conversation, talk about everything that was ruined, and just have a heart-to-heart conversation and just talk about this. So the contract that I'm getting so far is that you came together with this individual. There was something that was ignited in both of you. It was very deep, very passionate, but something obviously happened. Someone ruined it along the way. They created a lot of wounds here, and now there is a separation, even though there really isn't a soul separation. There's just a physical separation. And now someone is afraid that you think they're bad news and that maybe you would not want to see them. So that movie Cocktail, for some reason, is coming through, because it's also a vision I'm getting where he shows up at the restaurant finally, and he's sitting there and he says, I bet you thought you'd never see me again. And she says, hope's a better word. And then she dumps all this food on him. So that's it. All right, why don't we now take a look and see what challenges started to emerge throughout this contract? So what created this energy of things being ruined? What was at the core of these issues here? All right, this deck is called the Love Pack. Okay, we have bad attitude. So one of the problems for somebody is that they had a bad attitude when it came to love, when it came to true love, when it came to relationship, commitment, romance. So it could have been that the way that this person either was raised is that love sucks, love doesn't work out, or they have had their heart broken before in the past, before you came along. And even though they felt all these incredible things with you, their ego, their fear, their wounds started to get the best of them and created this bad attitude eventually, to where they threw away, kind of trashed this relationship, trashed your connection. Okay, this is the Arrows of Love Oracle that I created. And we have standards and boundaries. Interesting. I feel like someone started putting up rules. Okay, these are the rules. These are things I'm going to do, or they're like telling you from the very beginning, like, you're awesome, but, I'm not going to commit, or I'm bad at commitment, or, I don't believe in marriage or kids or something like that. So I just feel like you had a glimpse of what who this person really was deep down, but as time progressed, their lack of healing really started to show, and they started putting up walls, is what I'm getting here. This may have also, you lowered your standards to be with this person because you felt so intense for them, you wanted to be with them, that maybe when you felt them started to pull away, you could have gone into overdrive trying to kind of overcompensate or jump through hoops in order to keep this person interested. And it could have had the opposite effect. I'm getting that as well. All right, this is my Arrows of Love Tarot. Interesting. Yes, this connection was actually meant to end. It was meant to end and not continue. This cycle, whatever you guys had to go through, this period of learning or karma, something had to go through a certain cycle here. Now, you guys could come back together at a later date, of course, but I feel that whatever road you guys were on, you guys hit a roadblock, and it did come to an end. But the world is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is karma, burdens, just heavy things that are restricted. So I already feel like there was already this bad karma no, not bad karma, trauma and wounds that both of you were carrying from previous connections or just childhood. So when you guys came together, as blissful as it was, whatever you guys had unresolved within yourselves did start to rear its ugly head here. You guys started to trigger one another in some sort of way. All right, let's see what else. Defensiveness, yeah. So somebody puts up their walls, they start saying no, you're very confused, like, wait a second, you said this in the beginning, but now you're saying this. And I just feel like what this is coming from is just coming from, I can't let my guard down, I can't go there, I can't be this way. So it's like somebody almost becomes cruel. They turn from putting you on a pedestal, treating you like gold, to treating you like, I hate to say this, trash, or just treating you poorly. It might have been that this person said certain things to you, pushed your boundaries, and put you on the defense as well. Yeah, we have round and round. I feel like you and this individual could have gone through a few rounds here, but then it's like you guys were getting dizzy. You guys weren't really getting anywhere. This connection couldn't really progress. It couldn't grow any further at that time. So somebody had to get off the merry-go-round. And that's why we have this full circle world, which is the end of a cycle here, coming through. And we have the Four of Flames. To me, the Four of Flames is the connection that you and this person have. This is a connection that you guys have had in another lifetime. So that's why when you guys came together, it felt so familiar. But I'm also getting family. So family issues, family of origin issues, maybe even some unresolved karma from your previous life with this person, some kind of going round and round again in the same circles and not being ready. That created issues here in this connection. So just getting a little bit of a story here of some stuff coming up. And we have villain. Interesting. Somebody was the villain in this story. So it could be for you, the person watching the video, this person is the villain in your story. They're the person that really hurt you, really did you dirty, did you wrong, broke your freaking heart into a million pieces. Okay? And you could have kept going round and round with this person just to kind of keep them in your life because you felt safe. Not safe, but you felt comfortable, comfortably, almost like comfortably sick, if that makes sense. Like love sick. And it was making you sick. And you knew you had to get off of this merry-go-round. So either they ended it with you or you ended it with them. Either way, the connection needed to be broken in the physical in order for the both of you to get off this merry-go-round and gain your bearings, okay? And kind of stabilize yourselves once again. It's almost like you guys became unstable with each other. You felt this connection so intensely and you felt so connected to it. It did feel stable at one time, but then it unraveled and you felt very unstable. So this is a soul contract where you come together in order to collide in a very intense way and create abrupt changes within yourselves because of one another. So it's a very significant connection here. This is kind of what I'm picking up on with your person. There is a part of your soul contract, there is this unfinished business. Look at what the cat dragged in. Return and apologies. I feel like there's going to be a return of love. There's going to be a return on this connection. Someone is going to return one day. Or at least that's what the hope is. To apologize, to have that conversation. It's unfinished for both of you. Yeah. So that way you guys can have a new phase. The Fool, which is new love, a new shot, love in a whole new way. Love in a way that you guys were not able to before. So I do feel like what's meant for your connection is a restructuring after a period of separation and pain. So this looks to me like that is, the challenges that may have aided in the demise here. So let's see how your person sees things now, okay? How does your person that we are tapped into see you now? This deck right here is called Truth Rising by Fire Witch Tarot. How does your person see you now? How do they see you in this connection now? What comes up for them? What feelings come up for this person when they think about you in this connection? Wow, forgiveness, you guys. So that whole apologies, wanting to return. What would you do if I just showed up on your front door? The Knight of Cups, that confession of love. Here it is. Yes, your person, when they think about you, they think about, will you ever forgive them? Or will you always see them like that villain? Will you always see them as that stranger danger? Okay. So this right here is called The Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle by Aqua Moonlight, Volume 2. Envelope. I have so many things I want to tell you. I'm working up the courage to reveal it all. This is crazy, you guys. A lot of cards are working off of each other because this really already came through with this card over here, which was, there are so many things I want to say. I don't even know where to start. So this envelope, it's like somebody has all this stuff that they want to say. They want to apologize. They want to confess something to you. So that's how this person sees you and feels about you now. All right, this is my Divine Masculine Tarot and Ascension Journey. Battling my demons, the devil. So I feel like your person has a lot of demons that they battled before, and they have a lot of demons that they battled, after your connection and now. The devil means I am still connected to you. I'm still bound to you. I still feel desire for you. I feel like this isn't over, but I'm battling this. I'm battling something within myself, something that tells me that there's something significant here, but I know that I need to change. I know that I need to heal. So I almost am getting from your person right now that they are sorry that they were under the devil's influence when they hurt you. They were literally, a devil, a villain in your life. And they have so much that they want to say. They have so much that they want to apologize for their past behavior. Yeah, we have break free. And what's interesting is that we have chains. I want to break free. I want to break free from these demons. I want to do the right thing. I want to feel lighter. I want to feel better. And I feel like I won't feel better until I confess these things to you. So I feel like your person is holding, they're holding a burden, actually. Because the devil is also ruled by Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn. So the fact that we have the World card and the devil, I feel like this full moon in Capricorn, that's literally, this energy is still around us right now. That was on the 3rd. This is having a real deep influence on your person right now. They're really feeling, the heaviness of your connection. The heaviness of what went down, what happened. That's what I'm seeing. Temptation. Ooh. Okay, so the devil is also about desire. Your person has a lot of temptation. They're tempted to do something here. I try to resist your lure, but it's getting more difficult each day. So your person's desire for you is growing every day. They feel bound to you. They feel addicted. They might think about you a lot, you guys. They might be almost like obsessed a little. Yeah. So it's getting tougher and tougher is what I'm seeing here for your individual. 6 of Wands. I'm trying to do better. So I am trying to do better here. I'm trying to be strong. I am trying to do what it takes to do the right thing. Or if you are in another relationship, the person watching this video, even though your person is tempted to show up on your front doorstep or to make contact with you, they have to hold themselves back from this because they don't want to ruin what you have, because it's not fair, especially if they blew it with you. It's like they blew their chance. I'm getting that story. All right, one last message here. We have power hungry. So your person has hunger for you. That's the devil's energy. They feel a hunger. They feel a desire. They feel tempted. It's like you are something. You're the only person that can quench their hunger, and it's a very powerful feeling for them. It's almost like you're the queen to them, is what I'm seeing there. They're hungry for you. They would feel better with you. If they could just taste you, if they could just have you, they would. You make me so happy the world falls away when we're together. So remember the energy earlier when it was as soon as you guys touched and you guys came together, they felt like they were at home with you. Your person still remembers that feeling. They still remember that happiness that they felt with you. And it makes them feel powerful. It's almost like being with you makes them feel better. And that's what they're really craving. They remember that feeling. They remember that it's like they're a better version of themselves when they're with you, even though being with you brought out the worst in them. It brought out their demons. But I'm just seeing that's a part of your guys' soul contract, is to bring out not only the best, but the worst in each other, to really trigger each other for this ultimate healing and spiritual ascension experience. I see you in my future as in you're the queen. You're the queen now for me. Queen of Pentacles is also Capricorn's energy. So we have triple Capricorn coming through. I feel like that's the reason that it's coming up this way, is because your person right now, under this influence of Capricorn's full moon, is really heavily feeling this energy. Like they want you in their future. They see you as someone that they want to be with in the future. You know, they're looking into the distance with the Three of Wands, and they're trying to figure out, you know, how they can make this happen with you. But they definitely value you now. They want to grow with you. They want to have a life with you. They want to build something with you. If they didn't see your value 100% before, it's like being without you or losing you to someone else, or just not being able to be with you right now for whatever reason. It's actually making them hunger you and desire you more than anyone else. And so that puts you as the queen, the ultimate queen in their life. That's what I'm seeing here today. So if you guys would like to go a little bit deeper into this reading, this is what we're going to go into. We're going to take a look and see, what does your person know deep down in their heart about you and this situation? And then we're going to look at, what do they see as possible between the two of you? We're going to also get, what is their higher self trying to guide them to do right now towards you, as well as their future movement and communication that they might make on this connection. So if you guys are interested in going deeper, I will put that extended link down below so you guys can access that reading. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for choosing to watch this reading. I really hope that you enjoyed the messages. All right, you guys, take care. Bye-bye.